Hey, and welcome to this week's ukulele lesson with Eat My Uke. Today we are learning the Arctic Monkeys. We're going to learn two songs. We're going to learn Do I Wanna Know, which sounds like this. Sweet, and we're also going to learn Mad Sounds, which uses the low G, and that sounds like this. Alright, sweet, so let's get into it. Do I Wanna Know? So you're starting on the 5th fret of the C string, and you'd hammer on until the 7th. And you want to use your 3rd finger for the hammer on because your middle finger is going to drop down to the 6th fret on the E string. Then come back up to that 7th fret. Sweet, then you're going to repeat that again, but instead of coming up, you're going to drop down a string, like this. You're going to drop down to the 6th fret on the A and slide up to the 8th. Come back down to the 6th. So all together we've got this. Sweet. Then you're going up a string to the 8th fret and doing exactly the same thing, but sliding up to the 10th and coming back to the 8th. Then you're coming down to the 6th fret again and you're doing a run of 6, 8, 10, 8. So you got this. Right, then you're doing the same run again, but you're ending on the 10th fret, you're playing 2 notes, then you're coming up a string to the C and landing on the 7th. So you have like this. So combining them all, you'd have this. And that's it, and you just repeat that sequence all the way through. So let's go through it one more time. Great, really cool, simple little riff that's mimicking the bass line. But it's using normal tuning without a low G, so you can play it on any ukulele you've got. Alright, moving on, now we're going to learn Mad Sounds. By the end of this section, you'll be able to play this. Right, so this is utilising a low G. I know a few people on this page have asked for some low G tutorials, and I thought this is a great way to start because it's really using the low end of the G, so it's going to sound really deep and nice. So let's get to the lesson. So what you want to do is you want to use your finger to bar the 3rd fret. Bar them all, it's just going to make it easier because you're going to slide up and hit these notes. So starting on the 3rd fret, strum it, slide up to the 5th and hit that 5th fret on the E string. Alright, then you're hitting the 5th fret on the low G again, and you're using your 2nd finger to hit the 6th fret and pull off. So like this. Alright, then you're hitting the 5th fret on the C, G, back to the C. Combining them, you'll have this. Alright, then you're coming down to the 3rd fret again, and you're just hitting the third on the G and the third on the E. Alright, then you're given just a little introducing note on the third fret on the G again. Real quickly before you pluck them both together. So like this. And you're sliding up to the 5th fret and hitting both notes again. Then you're making this chord, which is your 3rd finger on the G and your 1st finger on the 2nd fret, on the 1st fret of the E. Really simple, nice little picking pattern, and a real joy to play because it's really simple and just sounds really, really pretty and nice. So I hope you enjoyed that lesson. If you have any questions, as always, leave me a comment below and I'll endeavour to answer them as quickly as possible. I'll see you next week for another lesson on the ukulele.